Alright, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Tom. Wow, that is loud. This is it. This is the new Half-Life 2 20th anniversary update, and wow, I'm already liking the look of this. So, it's finally here. This actually came out yesterday, but I was unaware until midnight last night, because I thought it was going to come out the actual anniversary. Hold on. That's not, hold on. What? See if I can turn the volume down.
Local protection team units report on subject.
Yes, guys, this is finally here. This is the Half-Life 2 20th anniversary official update, and already I'm liking the look of this. So, as you can see, they changed the text list. They made this a little bit smaller on here, and as you can see, yes, you can see Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, and Episode 2. So, they removed Episode 1 and 2 from the Steam library, or I guess the Steam store, but they removed it from the library too. But they put it all in one game, so here you can go to Half-Life 2 Episode 1 or 2. And if you go to extras here, see Lost Coast there. And then another thing I want to check out. Yes, as you can see, Half-Life 2 has its own Steam workshop now. I mean, it always has one since it's been on Steam, but not many people posted on this. Mostly it was on, like, I think it was the Valve website or something, and ModDB. That was the main sources people would get mods for Half-Life 2, other than Gary's mod, but people have been posting on this for the 20th anniversary, so see all this cool stuff on here, so you can definitely go check out all this. I will put all the links in the description for the workshop and all the mods that I may or may not be using, but this is the update. I don't know if I'm going to use any mods, but we're going to see. Alright, but yes, I'm going to be playing through each of these to see how much has changed since the original, or the last update, rather. Yeah, of course, we're going to do the... Oh yeah, see, when you click on the game, it brings you to each of the individual game menus, so... yeah, we already did that, so basically load up a new game. Oh yeah, it gives you the option to have some commentary, so we never had commentary in this game, so I will be playing through this in commentary. I don't know if you guys would like that, but here we go. We're gonna start. Oh, our commentary mode is on. Notes will contain audio commentary by the Valve development team. Yep, we already knew that. Alright, so here we go. We all know the story. Here we go. Already I like the look of the menu. Guys, it's been so long since I have played
Rise
this.
and shine, Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Rise and shine.
Excellent details already.
Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well... let's just say your hour has come again.
Actually, I've never played this game, like, directly on this channel, but, like, this is
The
one of the very
man
first
in the wrong place
games I
can
played
make all
on
the
Steam.
difference in the
So
world.
this is taking me way back.
So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
I first played this back in, like, 2015 or 2016. No, this game was already 10 years old at that point, but... oh yeah, I love the text already. Oh yeah, and I love the little, notes they put on.
No matter how many times I've been relocated, I never get used to it.
Oh, there's a thing over there.
I'm Gabe Newell, and welcome back to Half-Life 2. It's been a long 20 years since its release. In this anniversary update, we've tried to respond to as many of the community's requests as possible. And while this might not be the absolute #1 request from fans, I often hear how much people would like a commentary mode, so we're excited to finally make that happen. Not only was it a challenge to remember many of the details of Half-Life 2's development, but it's not easy to crack open decades-old computer code and wonder what the hell you were thinking way back then. Along with the dev commentary, we've cleaned up a bunch of old bugs and tried to leave things in better shape than we found them.
So why does he sound
And
like
at least this time,
Uberduck?
we have the luxury of knowing how things turned out in the end. To listen to a commentary node, put your crosshair over the floating commentary symbol and press your use key.
Yes, I
To
know how
stop
to
a
activate
commentary
those.
node, put your crosshair over the rotating node and press, the use key
E.
again. And please let me know what you think. You can reach me at
Ignore.
gabe@valvesoftware.com.
JustSoftware.com.
Thanks.
And have fun.
Physics objects. It might be hard to remember it now. but back
14,
when
is that
Half-Life 2
this
came out,
map
small
or-
objects in games, like these bits of trash,
I think
were
that's
usually
this map.
static. As in, they didn't really move, or if they did, it was in a very simple way. If you were lucky, they might break apart into some sprites if you hit them. One of the goals for this initial train station section was to really make it clear to players that these kinds of things were properly, physically, actually being simulated in Half-Life 2. They could be picked up, dropped, thrown, broken, moved by other forces, you name it. Here we're starting with just a small thing, showing that trash is being blown by the arrival of the train, or, more specifically, an invisible volume that's triggered by the player leaving the train.
I don't know if I'm going to do every single one of these. That might be way too long, but
Welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
Sweeping Vortigaunt. Another key moment of storytelling, and another nod to the physics system. Here, we're showing how Vortigaunts fit into this new world, which is a big shift from their Half-Life 1 role as enemies. Like so many moments in Train Station, the Sweeping Vortigaunt came from our constant hunt for ways to show characters interacting naturally with the physics system. Why just tell players Vortigaunts are friendly now, when you can show one casually sweeping the floor and knocking around some simulated objects? Nothing signals, hey, don't shoot me this time around, like someone willing to tidy up.
I thought
Wow.
so much of
This
City
stuff, it's all I have
17
left.
that I elected to establish my
Alright, I'm moving.
administration
no, I always had fun with that.
in the Citadel so thoughtfully provided.
Yo, it's Mike.
I've been proud to call City
I
17
wish.
my
Citizens.
And so,
When it came
Van
time to
Buren.
design the human citizens of City 17 and the world outside the city, we chose to include a variety of races, ages, and genders. This not only provided narrative context for the Combine's enslavement of all of humanity, but it was also important to us that anyone playing the game could see themselves represented in the Resistance, with everyone on Earth united against the Combine. While we found a number of candidates to use as reference in creating these citizens through our daily lives and connections,
Okay,
we ultimately
still
resorted
can
to
hear him if we walk
advertising
away.
in the Seattle Times classifieds to reach the desired range of faces that we'd envisioned.
Don't drink the water. They put something in it to make you forget. I don't even remember how I got here.
Oh yeah, this is a
to relocate to
classic
one of our
stuff.
finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here in the Citadel so thoughtfully provided.
Yeah, but I played this game like actually right before I started this channel, so I was like, even then I was 11 when I started playing this game. This game has been out for like 11, 12 years.
To parts unknown, to City 17. It's safer here.
This must be a mistake. I got a standard relocation coupon just like everybody else.
This got updated in 2015, so I think I was playing like the updated version.
In Half-Life 1, security guards and scientists
Uh,
could best be
I was
described
impressed.
as
Hold on, bro.
archetypes, not individuals. They were abstractions of characters that matched the visual fidelity we could achieve at the time. But as our technology improved
Wait, you can still hear.
in Half-Life 2, we saw an opportunity to move beyond abstractions. The increased visual fidelity of the character
Wait, they're going to be
models,
talking over.
combined with improvements in animation, made us believe we could focus on creating individual characters, people you would actually care about. We allowed ourselves to write real dialogue and have characters deliver it in a way that felt realistic enough for players to not think about them as pawns in a video game, and hopefully propel our narrative forward. In 2001, a couple of years into development, we were energized by Japan Studios' Ico. Directed by an animator, it blew us away with its reliance on characters as the key connection to the player, giving us the courage to keep pushing forward.
Gordon Freeman.
Okay, I didn't know it was gonna mute the characters, so next time I won't step away from the...
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Oh, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay.
Oh,
Listen,
no
I gotta
shit.
go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And, Gordon, good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab.
Oh, will I?
Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover. Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
Okay, but yeah, next time when I get to these, I won't activate them if the like characters are talking, or if the characters talk to me, I'll stop this, like if I can. But because I didn't know it was gonna mute the characters. Actually, this first time I played this, I was actually kind of already knew out this way. You couldn't pick up objects in the first game. Well, wait, I think some, but no, it's just pushing them. Oh yeah, I love this. HD text? Wow, that was quick as fuck. I think these are small maps, but...
Let me read a letter I recently received.
Okay. Want me to... Here, why don't you have some? What if I do it again? Yo, I always had fun with that first I played this.
With all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions.
Playtesting. Playtesting is a core part of how we make games. We can never fully predict how players will respond or what they'll take away from what we've built. So we test to learn and hopefully improve. During a playtest, we don't guide or talk to the player, even if they're stuck, as it's extremely unlikely that we'll be sitting there next to the player once the game ships. Our goal is for testers to forget that they're playtesting altogether and play as if they're at home. Any interruptions risk skewing the data, so we only step in if there's a bug that's blocking progress, or more rarely, if their behavior is so confusing that we need to understand what they're thinking.
This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking, revision of our genetic...
Oh yes, this is it. Now, I first step out these doors, I was thinking like, what? I mean, I think that was everyone's reaction, but...
I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our...
Alright, I'm not going to be doing all of those.
Instinct coddled us, kept us safe in those hard-scrabble years.
Like, the first time I saw those things, I was kind of shocked too, but I was impressed by the physics of this game, the first one. Because, no, I played Half-Life 1 back in, like, 2013. I was, like, mad impressed. I saw Half-Life 2 as well, but...
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. Oh. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll
Physics simulation. Even though we began Half-Life 2 with a functional third-party physics simulation, it still took us years of additional work both on the simulation itself and its integration into the game until we felt like we could meet our designers' ambitions. Maintaining a shippable level of quality and performance was something we knew would be a challenge along the way, but the more subtle issue is actually figuring out what to simulate and to what extent. We can't simulate everything, and even if we could, there are game design reasons why the experience is better when we don't. In many cases, we deliberately bend the simulation to improve the player's experience. These adjustments usually go unnoticed because they align with player intentions. For example, we disable collisions between the player and large objects to let them turn in narrow spaces. Or we tweak the Combine rifle's alternate fire to gently guide the Combine ball toward enemies, making it more effective.
I love how they made those like only a few seconds. Ah, yes. The old times, but also it's new. Oh, we're probably not gonna have time now. Oh, sorry to walk in. Couldn't exactly walk down the hall there.
Oh, I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us. I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Just this once, I hope you're wrong.
Oh, geez, we're busted.
I can't take it anymore.
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your log. Cooperation with your civil protection team. Permit for ration.
Uh-oh.
Citizen notice.
Yeah.
Identification check in progress.
Oh, jeez.
Assemble in your designated inspection station. Attention.
Yo, this is actually pretty fun when I first played this. Oh, I hesitated because... No, I don't know why I hesitated. I thought... Because it wasn't a speech bubble like this one.
Health and no HUD. The rooftop chase sequence posed a unique design challenge. We didn't want it to be a true gameplay obstacle, and our best case was for players to make it through on their first try. But we still wanted to create the sense of real danger, where players felt legitimately threatened if they didn't keep moving. The challenge was that without the HEV suit, players don't technically have a heads-up display or HUD, which means no way to show damage or remaining health. After some experimenting, we created a special health system for this section, using a red glow around the screen to indicate damage. Players reacted as we hoped, taking it as a sign to keep moving, and the chase unfolded as intended. To top it off, we made health regenerate quickly so the glow wouldn't linger, reinforcing to players that running was indeed the right choice, and ensuring players weren't taken down by a stray bullet at the end just because they dawdled or hesitated earlier on.
Oh. That's actually clever of them. Oh, I wonder what happened if I walk down the staircase. I'm sure nothing will happen. Oh no, it broke. Oh well. Oh shit! Oh no, I'm cornered! Ha!
No, you don't!
What's this? Yo, this scene always gets...
Dr. Freeman, I presume. We better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way. Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map.
I'm not gonna fuck with that.
I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though.
Can't say I do.
Man, a few words, aren't you?
NPCs on elevators. We often spend a significant amount of time solving problems that players might not even notice. Many of these are subtle design challenges, while others stem from multiple systems interacting with each other. For example, getting non-player characters to ride in elevators posed a complex problem because it involved various systems, NPC AI decision-making, navigation planning, and movement simulation, to name a few. Additionally, the elevator itself had its own simulation requirements unrelated to NPCs.
Okay, I'm not going to
One of the more subtle challenges came from the fact that we simulate NPCs at a slower rate than we simulate elevators. This meant that NPCs on a descending elevator would simulate to make sure they were properly standing on the elevator, and then the elevator would simulate a few times, each time moving further down the elevator shaft, subtly leaving the NPC behind. Shortly after that, the NPC would simulate a second time and pop itself down on the elevator floor once again. You can imagine that it was hard to take Alex seriously when she was constantly falling down in small increments while talking to you.
Okay, so it's the history of how they made NPCs not fall down the elevator rather than just stand there.
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular. We've been helping people escape the city on foot.
Yeah, these tunnels were always eerie to me, but I didn't really interact with the props enough the first time I played this.
A better way. Here, let me buy you a drink. Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
This made me laugh so hard when I played this. I was literally like almost on the floor laughing when this happened. I don't know why.
Blast that. Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside.
It's been an eternity if it's been 8 years.
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. I must say, Gordon, you come at a very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final piece for our resurrected teleport.
I can't take any credit for the breakthrough, Doctor.
Nonsense. Your talents surpass your loveliness.
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is he here?
See, oh, I can't zoom yet.
Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive.
No shit.
Keep him here long enough. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No, there's nothing to be nervous about.
What cat?
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
What cat?
Doc, since he's not taking the streets, you might as well get him out of his civvies.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
I've got to get back on my shift, but okay.
Now, the 2015 update, I stepped to suit. I saw the
Damn it, get it off me!
HUD. I was also impressed.
Lamar, there you are.
I thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head, fruitlessly.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet. Up. No, not up there. No. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fie. It'll be another week before I can coax her out of there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
Well, Gordon.
Now you're letting me have my suit.
Suit now.
There it is. Love the shininess.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see.
Animation. Constructing believable human motion for our characters out of many discrete layers of animation required a lot of technological iteration. Even simple actions like turning to look at something or walking to a location became more complex when combined with the need to dynamically respond to the player and the requirements of choreo commands. For example, turning to look at something had to be fully decomposed, allowing a character to use any combination of its eyes, head, shoulders, upper torso, or full body to face a target. In Half-Life 1, human characters have their bodies separated into upper and lower halves, allowing them to walk in one direction while facing another. However, this approach was too abstract for Half-Life 2's characters. Instead, our animators created walking animations in all 8 directions of the compass, which could then be smoothly blended together at runtime.
Oh. Love the update they made to the Ox bar.
And wait for my word.
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
We're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to sigma base and LT orbifold. Hilbert inclusive. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that cat.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, fiddlesticks. What now?
Doctor.
Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Gordon, go right ahead. Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
She's a highly trained professional.
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, Izzy.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Oh, Jesus.
Excellent. Initialize in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence.
Here we go.
What the hell? What is it?
It's your head, the freaking head.
This scene also made me laugh. Back in the day.
There he is. Is Lamar with him? Get about that thing.
She's coming through, Dad.
What's going on, Judith?
I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference.
Gordon, stay put. You'll get you out of there.
Something is drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Hey, take this back. Get him out of there. That just wade into the field. It will peel you apart.
Just lost Gordon. What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference. Don't worry, Gordon.
There he is.
Oh, we're losing it again.
The monster. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman.
Oh, hell.
He's not there.
He didn't come through.
Then where is he?
Behind you. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Gordon, you must get out of here. What? Get down out of sight. I'll come find you.
Run. Okay, hold on. I just wanted to check my settings to see if... Let's say, oh. Well, quick load is F9. That's my record hotkey, so I'm gonna have to... Is there a way to... Don't do that. Change it. Huh. now. Uh-oh. Love the quick long street. Oh, God. We're spicing it up.
Gordon! The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Phonium extraction. Another critical tool we built into FacePoser was the phonium editor. It processed the voice actors' dialogue lines and extracted phonium to generate basic lip sync animations for our characters. For the hero characters, our animators use this as a starting point to create high-quality custom animations for each dialogue line, incorporating full facial animation. However, in a dynamic choreo scene, the animators wouldn't know exactly what the rest of the actor's body would be doing. This meant it required careful layering of choreo commands and timing of the FacePoser, while still maintaining the actor's ability to dynamically respond to the player.
Yo, I was so excited when I first got the crowbar during my first impression of this game. I was like, yeah, baby, let's get back to work. Oh, shit. Duck.
Physics sound. Getting physics to feel right for the player meant that the sounds produced by physics had to sound right too. As humans, we're all used to how objects and materials sound during various interactions, even if it's not something we actively notice. While we knew we couldn't account for everything, we wanted to focus on the details that contributed most to making our physics sound realistic. We started with per-object
I'm not listening
sounds
to
for
all that.
collisions.
Alright, I think this is a good place to leave off. Maybe next time I'll actually show the mods, but this is great. I absolutely love this. I'll probably continue this next week. I love you guys. I will see you all tomorrow night. This is great. Have a good night. Peace out.